This episode is made possible by the generous support of our listeners on Patreon. Join us at patreon.com/Leviathan Chronicles to hear episodes ad-free, unlock exclusive content, and dive deeper into the Leviathan universe. We thank you for listening and for supporting us.
The Invenios Expeditions. A Leviathan Chronicles story. Chapter 1. The Invenios. Schiphol Airport, the Netherlands.
Next. Passport, please. Name?
Jeffery Tulley.
Purpose of your visit?
Business.
Occupation?
Boat captain. Vanguard Shipyard in Vlissingen.
Yeah.
Experts cannot determine the
Thanks.
country of origin for the two massive rockets that left Earth's atmosphere, causing a political firestorm that we can...
World's gone crazy, huh?
I'm tired of hearing about those two missiles all the time. It's all bullshit conspiracy, locking the world down. Everyone says it must have been Russian, but I know from my friend, he's in the US military, that the CIA lost control of one of their nukes. You know, the new kinds, and they had to shoot it down with the other one. They can't admit it without violating one of the US treaties they have with all the other countries. It's all bullshit. What about you? What do you think that flash in the sky was?
I don't really watch the news. Don't know much about it. I was sleeping.
Hey, you look like that guy that found the treasure boat. Is that big one in Mexico with all the silver? The Orlando Perez.
The Orlando Cortez. No, I'm not that guy. I heard he's handsome, though.
I've seen better. This is it. Vanguard Shipyard.
Oh, thanks. Keep the change. I'll just get my stuff in the back.
Yeah.
Captain Jeffery Tulley exited the taxi and walked toward the fenced metal gate at the entrance to the sprawling shipyard. He punched his access code into the keypad beside the iron door leading to the boat docks. As he stepped backwards, Tulley was surprised to feel a woman's foot under his heel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't see you there.
Don't worry about it.
That was my fault. I should.
No, it's all good.
Oh,
I
well.
was just trying to catch the door, really. I'm okay.
Here, at least let me get your bag.
Oh, no, you don't need to
No, really, I got it. Spoke too soon. Wow, you're really moving in.
Yeah, no, I've got a lot of tools in there. I'm trying to find Pier 218.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm heading down that direction. Come on, I'll walk you.
Perfect, thanks. Oh, and I can really carry my...
No, it's all good. The bellhopping comes with the guiding services.
Well, I appreciate it. It's very kind of you.
No problem. It's down this way, just after this row of mega yachts.
Yeah, this boatyard has some pretty serious boats.
Can say that again. Vanguard has built some of the largest private vessels in the world.
I've been on a few.
Oh, yeah? No kidding. As an owner, or...?
Yeah, I wish. No, strictly crew. I do onboard system design.
You mean like making sure all the toilets flush?
More like making sure the satellite link and the navigation chip is sending the correct inputs to the stabilizers and the bow thrusters.
Oh, yeah. I'd say that's a little more than just being on the crew. More like being the conductor of an orchestra.
Well, maybe, if the conductor held a thumb drive instead of a baton.
Yeah, that's great. Well, hey, this is 218.
Oh, I was looking for...
Yeah, there's only one ship docked at this pier. And there she is.
The Invenios. At the end of the pier floated a long, sleek, ocean-faring vessel that seemed to be moving fast and staying still at the same time. She was 210 feet long and had 3 stately decks. On the top deck, there were radar domes, antenna clusters, and colossal sensor arrays. But the ship's most unique feature was its forward-swept bow, which gave the impression of a knife's blade piercing through the sea. The hull's mirrored glass, tinged with green, gave the vessel a jewel-like quality, floating gracefully on the North Sea waters.
That's it. Careful. Lower it down slowly.
2 figures stood on its prow beside a sizable chasm in the center of the hull.
Wait. Oh, careful not to bump the walls, guys.
Back on the loading pier, a crane operator meticulously lowered a 25-foot black aircraft into the cavity of the ship.
Tracking the drone bay more.
The 2 men waved their hands, guiding the aircraft into place while shouting directives at the crane operator
Perfect.
and each other.
Nice work, boys.
Are they lowering a plane into the boat?
I believe they are. Excuse me.
Here before she starts flapping her wings.
Nice job there, Gibson.
Thanks, Chief.
Let's get back up to the bridge and see if the drone link is active.
Yeah, if we
Hiya, boys.
Hey, Captain Tulley!
Permission to come aboard?
You're an arsehole.
What? What do you mean?
Sorry, there's a no arsehole policy for boarding this boat. And when you go radio silent for 10 days, when we've got new crew arriving and new equipment coming in, maritime law is very clear on the matter. You're an arsehole. Now get the hell away from my boat.
But I own the boat.
Then fucking act like it.
Screw it. I'm invading.
Wait, you're Jeffery Tulley?
Tulley grabbed his bag and stormed up the metal gangplank to the main deck of the Invenios, followed closely by the woman he met on the dock. As he boarded the ship, he saw his best friend, first mate, and chief engineer of the Invenios, Oberlin St. walk towards him.
Brother, I am so excited to see you. You're not gonna believe. Hey!
I'm not talking to you.
Come on!
Oberlin brushed past Tulley, knocking into his shoulder as he continued uninterrupted to the ship's drone bay.
Welcome back, Captain Tulley.
Gibson Donahue, avionics officer and newest member of the Invenios crew, followed close behind.
Good trip, sir?
Hey, Gibson. Yeah, great trip. Oberlin!
I'm not talking to you.
Hey, come on, man. Just stop for a second.
I'm not talking to you. You're not someone.
Will you turn around?
I've been trying to get hold of you to tell you something for 10 days, Tulley.
Just stop for a second.
Get out of my way. I have a boat to finish building.
Look, I know, Oberlin. Look, if you just let me explain.
There's no explaining. We've got work orders coming in, the engine still has gremlins, all the charters need updates. You can't just take off for 10 days to go dark. I'm the one trying to get her seaworthy in 2 weeks, and you're the celebrity flying around, giving interviews to Vanity Fair.
Actually, it was cigar aficionado.
Thank God I had Gibson here to help me load the Seahawk into the drone bay.
Ah, shucks.
I thought the Seahawk wasn't coming until Friday.
We need to take this up to the drone bay and connect it with the manifold actuators.
Got it. Should I perform a diagnostic check to validate the interface?
It's a good idea. We should also include the underwater ROVs in the final integration sequencing.
Oberlin, you don't understand. I found it. The Highland Rose. It'll be our first expedition. You need to listen.
No, you need to listen. This boat is nowhere near ready for any expedition. We're still 2 weeks from sea trials, if we're lucky.
What do you mean?
If you read or replied to any of the texts I've been sending you for the last 10 days, you'd know there's delays in every country and every part. Ever since we watched Black Door launch the Arrow from the Crossbow Station and cause this whole fucking global missile crisis.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what's the crossbow
What's
station?
the arrow?
Wait, who are you?
I'm sorry. I'm Dr. Abigail Eventon. I'm your systems engineer from Vanguard Labs. We spoke by email. You must be Oberlin St.
Tulley spun around and had forgotten that the woman he met on the docks had been following lockstep behind him for the last 5 minutes.
Yes, of course. Oh, so nice to meet you. So glad to have you aboard. Welcome, Doctor.
God, Abigail, I mean Dr. Eventon. I'm sorry, I didn't...
Please, call me Abby.
Oh, there's so much I'd love to discuss with you about the tri-hull Doctor. Abby. Tulley, this is Abigail Eventon, the designer of the Trident Drive.
I heard that, Oberlin. Thank you for your work.
We can't wait to see it in action. It's a pleasure to have you aboard our new home.
Invenios is the first prototype of the Trident drive, so I'm really excited to begin field testing too. It was the work behind my PhD thesis. But wait, did I hear you mention the Highland Rose? The Highland Rose? Like, the most famous, never-found ship of the mid-20th century?
I'm sorry, Captain. Can we actually get back to this crossbow station? Did you guys actually see one of the missiles when
Hey,
they...
Gibson, listen, can you do me a favor?
Oh, sure.
Would you please be a gentleman and give Dr. Eventon a quick tour of the ship and show her where her berth is? I need to have a private word with Oberlin.
Of course, Captain. Be my pleasure. Hi, Doctor. I'm Gibson. Gibson Donahue.
Abby, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Come on. Let me take you downstairs and show you around. I'll get your bag.
Oh, thanks. That's...
It's okay. I got it. Oh, heavy.
Yeah.
This way, just down these stairs.
That woman is brilliant. Designer of the Trident drive. Astonishing to go from monohull to tri-hull. But I'm still not talking to you.
What? We are talking. You're talking. I'm talking.
I'm walking away.
Okay, you can walk, but you can also listen.
You can make yourself useful. Here, take this. Help me bring these supplies to Chefy in the kitchen.
Hey, where is everyone? Aren't we supposed to have a deckhand on board by now?
They both got sick and couldn't get out of Germany.
What do you mean?
If you'd only picked up your phone when I called you, you'd know that we're functioning on less than a skeleton crew right now.
How skeleton are we talking?
Anorexic. We should be damn grateful that Dr. Eventon even made it into the Netherlands. And thank God we got Gibson right when his tour in the Navy ended. It's been a miracle having him help me with the avionics installation. And of course, we've our cook Chefy here.
Yeah.
And that's all the crew we've got, Tulley.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got all you're going to eat, ain't that right?
You got that right.
How you been over there?
Doing well, Chefy. You.
Oh, you know, I can't complain. I need that, Captain.
Tulley.
Oh, hey, Chefy.
Yeah, go to hell, you better, Captain. I think we've been down there surprise. I'm prepared to crew me up. I should have to so around. Oh, no, see, yeah. I know you boy working up and up that drone on that ship, man. Ain't that right?
You could say that again. Those Serrano chilies are going to make my arse sue you for workers' comp.
Oh, come on now. Ain't nothing like a tough Bobby like you can handle. You know, anytime I'm gonna bring you on, I want to tell you.
Oh, you're the best, Chefy.
Oh, I cook.
Love that guy.
Hey, you know, I have to be honest. I actually have a lot of trouble understanding what he's saying most of the time.
Maybe your ears haven't cleared from all your jet setting.
Hey, look, Oberlin, I just need 5 minutes with you. Just come into the library with me for 5 minutes and let me explain everything. I'm telling you, this is big. And I swear, if it's not worth everything I did to annoy you, I'll give you all my Billy Joel vinyl. Just hear me out. Please, man.
Jesus, Tulley. You know I only want the pre-nylon curtain stuff.
Understood. 5 minutes in the library.
Lead away.
Tulley and Oberlin walked past the science lab and entered the Invenios library. The room was lined with pale wood paneling and high arched windows that let in the low morning light. The shelves were stacked with volumes on nautical history, marine biology, and oceanography. The furniture was a mix of old and new, with sleek Scandinavian sofas and tables nestled next to plush leather armchairs. As Tulley entered the room, he immediately gravitated towards the far corner where a small but well-appointed minibar stood.
Little early, isn't it, Commodore?
Huh? I'm on East Coast time.
You got 5 minutes. Go.
Oberlin, I did it.
What are you talking about?
The manifest and the schematics. The real schematics. I fucking got them.
Behind Tulley hung a 17th century nautical map of the then-known world.
Look.
Tulley tapped it once with his finger, and the image instantly snapped to the emblem of the Invenios.
It's all right here on this drive. All of it.
All of what?
The schematics for the Highland Rose that were filed with the UK Naval Registry back in 1954.
Of course. She was a wide-hull, 35-meter feed ship commissioned as a wedding gift from the first textile tycoon in post-colonial India to his daughter and her new husband, grandson of the Earl of Argyll. First private yacht to cross the Suez in 1956, never to be seen again. So what?
Aha! But what if I told you this ship was actually never built?
What do you mean the Highland Rose was never built? We've seen the footage.
No, I said this ship was never built. These plans were filed, but were never marked final. But I did some digging and found the real schematics dated 6 months later.
What kind of digging?
It's a great story that I'll tell you over a drink, but I found the actual construction schematics in the archives from a shipyard in Miami. I'll put them up on the screen. Look at this.
It's the Highland Rose, but it looks different. Bigger maybe, right?
Bigger and wider. Now zoom in. Look at the hull construction.
Huh, that's weird. There's a second double hull chamber. Now, I've seen these in some icebreakers, but why would they build a cruising yacht like this?
Because the Earl of Argyll wasn't what he seemed. Everyone assumed that his source of wealth were these wool operations he had in the Shetlands, but I checked the historical tax records in Edinburgh that all show that they consistently lost money for over 20 years.
Dick fucking Tracy. You've got 2 minutes to find me a shipwreck or a reason to care.
You'll care because that fancy-pants Scottish Earl was actually running raw opium between India and the UK. He was using the Highland Rose to smuggle his stash across borders. The wedding present as smuggling vessel was the perfect front, and so he built these hidden compartments. Here, here, and here, because he knew no one would seriously inspect the boat, given how famous it was.
And you think he hid the opium in the hidden hull chambers?
I think he was carrying more than that, and it's the key to finding the Highland.
I'm guessing this is where the manifest comes in.
Exactly. And I'm the only one who has it.
And what did you discover?
The Earl's grandson was hiding opium inside crates of soil fertilizer that he was transporting to India. Fertilizer containing heavy amounts of sodium polyacrylate.
I know you believe this is going somewhere.
Of course it is. Look at the schematics near the cargo hold. The Highland Rose hit a typhoon off the coast of Africa. It's speculated she capsized 500 miles west of the Seychelles, right here.
And it's never been found since. None of this is new, Tulley.
But this part is. What happens when the sodium polyacrylate gets wet?
If chemistry serves correct, the presence of seawater would have caused it to expand?
Rapidly. Exactly. It would have created a pressure seal, like an air pocket in the smuggling compartment right here, just under the bow.
An air pocket? So, are you trying to say the Highland Rose never sank?
No, I'm saying it sank slower. Look at this map of the Indian Ocean. The depth at the Rose's last known location was 4,000 feet right here.
Tulley, every inch of that area has been combed over by the Indian Coast Guard, the Royal Navy, and every treasure hunter from Bob Ballard to Captain Crunch. It's just not there.
But what if it drifted underwater for a lot longer than people thought? Check it out. I've run these figures, and based upon the displacement of the ship and these updated schematics, my calculations show it would have taken at least 8 hours to reach the seafloor, and at an average current speed of 10 knots.
Could have been more during the storm.
I agree. So, that puts our new search radius here.
The Baravasa Trench.
No one's looked there.
This feels like a long shot, Tulley.
No one's looked here, Oberlin.
Of course not, because you need specialized equipment, which they didn't have back then, to run that deep, and it's about 1,000 miles away from where the storm was reported.
I'm telling you, we can find the Highland Rose. We have the tools. We have the ship.
Look, Tulley, clearly you're a better detective than you are a boat captain. I don't know how you found these records, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, but you do.
But, to be honest, I'm not convinced that slightly revived schematics and some chemical compound speculation warrants a multi-million-dollar expedition in the middle of the Indian Ocean. And even if we did want to take a run at the Highland Rose, we need 2 things. The first is a full crew, which we currently don't have. Speaking of...
Hey, thanks for grabbing my bag.
Oh, it's no problem. So, Doctor, can I inquire what your degree is on?
Marine engineering.
That's incredibly... Oh, watch your head.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take you down this way. The crew berths at the other end of the corridor. I think you'll find them to be pretty nice on the Invenios. Certainly a lot better than anything they gave us in the Navy.
Oh, you served?
Yeah. I was an aerial vehicle operator in the Navy for 5 years. I specialized in turboprop drones, but did a lot of work with quadrotors in Afghanistan.
Oh, that must have been something.
Yeah, saw a lot of things. Learned to fly a lot of things. So, this is the main corridor that houses a lot of the diagnostic labs on the Invenios. There's a hyperbaric chamber on the left, and that's where you fill up all the scuba tanks on the right. We're outfitted for air, nitrox, and trimix blends. Are you a diver, Abby?
I am, but just recreationally. I'm not sure I'm qualified to explore shipwrecks.
Well, that's what we have all the fun toys on board for.
For sure. It's one of the reasons I took the job. Tulley's become quite the celebrity since discovering the Alonso Cortez. I wonder if we'll get to discover something that old.
Watch yourself.
Thanks. What's in there?
Oh, that's the garage.
A garage?
That's where the chief stores his car. It's a 94 Land Rover Defender. It's his baby. Take a look.
Ooh, nice. That yellow is sweet.
Right? Come on, let's go over this way.
So, all of the subs and vehicles are stored in the retractable pontoons, right?
Yeah, you really know the ship. The right pontoon contains all the topside marine vehicles. There's Scarab, she's our Tindercraft. And over there, those are the jet skis that we modified to explore the shallows. We call them orcas.
What about the left pontoon?
That's where we keep all the submersible vessels. Take a look through the viewer here. See those yellow orbs?
Yeah?
Those are the Nemos, the ROVs and underwater drones. Once we get them hooked up, Chief says they're good to a depth of 12,000 feet, but I've heard him talking to Captain Tulley about tests at 15,000 feet.
What's that giant armor-plated suit? It looks like Iron Man and the Michelin Man had a baby.
That's Ajax. She's an atmospheric diving suit that maintains internal pressure at surface levels, so there's no need for decompression for the diver.
Oh, looks like it must weigh over 1,000 pounds.
1,200 actually, but it's totally weightless in the water. Built-in computer on board that keeps the suit at neutral buoyancy at any depths. She's good for jobs down to 1,000 feet where a diver needs to be able to use their hands.
Amazing. And what's that next to it? It looks like a launch tube, but it's empty?
Yeah. That's where our mini-sub, the Beluga's supposed to go.
What do you mean, supposed to go?
Oh, right now we don't have it.
I don't get it. How can we be a treasure hunting operation if we don't have a mini-sub?
What do you mean we don't have a mini-sub?
It's what I've been trying to tell you over the past 10 days. There's been another hold-up in shipping.
How can we not have a mini-sub? I paid $25 million for a mini-sub. They said it would arrive a week ago.
It's stuck in the Azores.
We could get it. We can bypass shipping and get it ourselves. We can use the voyage to run sea trials on the Invenios. Come on, Oberlin.
Tulley, the Azores are 2,000 miles away. The boat still needs testing. The ROVs aren't integrated. There's more equipment.
What about the Trident drive? With the tri-hull activated, we can get to the Azores in days.
We haven't tested it yet. And Trident is only operable in calm seas. I'm telling you, all new ships have gremlins, all of them. It's not safe and not ready yet. She still needs a few weeks, Tulley.
Ah, come on.
Yeah. It'll be a few more weeks until we have all the equipment installed for the Invenios.
Oh, looks like I arrived at the right time. How long have you already been aboard?
Oh, I got to the Netherlands about a month ago. Oberlin and I have been spending most of our time setting up the new drone bay. Somehow, he was able to get the Belgian government to give us one of their NATO launching catapults for Seahawk.
Wow. Well, that was nice of them.
Well, we had to agree to sponsor a scientific research mission for the Belgian scientists studying skinks in the Cape Verde Islands. In fact, I think that was going to be one of the first missions.
Gibson?
Yeah?
What's a skink?
I asked Chefy that. He said they're like little salamander lizards.
And you left the Navy to play with lizards? Funny, Gibson, I didn't take you for the reptile type.
Me? No. I'm definitely team mammal.
So then why leave the Navy for the Invenios?
Well, truth is, I always loved reading adventure books as a kid, like Treasure Island and Jules Verne, and dreamed about sailing the oceans, discovering new things.
Well, did you hear what the captain and chief were saying? You think we're really going to go after the Highland Rose? I mean, right out of the gates?
Man, folks have been looking for that wreck for over 60 years. It'd be pretty amazing to be the ones who find it. Oh, I think your berth is the third...
Yes, third one on the left next to the Trident Drive station.
Oh, looks like you know a bit about the ship yourself.
Well, I should. I helped design it.
What?
Well, parts of it anyway. Mainly the Trident Drive and the systems architecture. I've been working on the engine schematics for over 6 years. This is the chance to finally get to see my work in action.
Ah, of course. The doctorate in marine engineering. It all makes sense now. Sorry, this flyboy is a bit slow in the uptake.
No, not at all.
So, is the Trident Drive for real? Can it really do what I heard?
There's nothing else like it on the sea. 75 knots on flat water.
A boat this size? Man, I'm excited to see that. I mean, you must be excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've been working on it a long time.
Well, anything at all. My cabin is just...
3 doors down on the left, yeah. I know where you live, Gibson.
I guess I'll let you settle in, Doctor.
Since we're going to be treasure hunting shipmates, call me Abby.
Puntland, Somalia. The sun began the descent from its midday zenith, lessening its unrelenting heat on the aluminum and steel-roofed buildings scattered on the remote Somali coast. Boats were beached near cinder brick buildings whose multitudes stretched back inland over half a mile. The pirate camp was called Luhani and was home to roughly 600 fishermen and black market traders, all under the direct or indirect employ of King Omar Bashir, an ascending local warlord. His fortunes had risen recently, which was surprising to the residents of Luhani, who saw their earnings decreasing almost monthly from diminished opportunities. Bashir had 4 heavy armed guards drive with him through Luhani to arrive at a compound where an enigmatic group of prisoners were being held. He entered one of the few air-conditioned buildings to find his 2 lieutenants, Salah and Kasho, sitting on opposite sides of the room.
Your Highness?
King Bashir.
Where are the prisoners? I have them in the last barracks with 3 of my men guarding them.
We both have men guarding them.
But my men are actually strong enough to handle them.
You know, Kasho, you just think that!
Stop it! Where are they from?
We still don't know.
Why not?
We are trying, my king.
Tell the king what they said, Salah.
The prisoners have been saying many things that we don't.
Tell the king what you believe.
It's not what I believe.
Then what is it? Go ahead.
The prisoners, we haven't been able to learn where they're from.
Which embassies have you contacted? Salah hasn't contacted any embassies, sire. What have you been doing for the last 3 weeks, Salah?
No, there is no embassy. They say their homeland was destroyed. They say they are refugees.
From?
A place called Leviathan.
Have you ever heard of a country called Leviathan?
They said it's a city!
I don't care if it's a sandbox. This is a waste of time, Your Majesty. These people are from England or South Africa. Salah has had the prisoners for 20 days. Just give me the prisoners, and I'll have 2 million in ransom presented to you in 1 week. Salah is only going to make things harder.
Fuck you, Castle!
Let go of him!
Stop!
Not here! No fighting before the king!
You think you can just push your way around?
Don't come near me, you pig, or your mouth will belong to my knife! I said stop!
King Bashir, we found the prisoners first. Our crew.
Salah.
Just give us a few more days to learn who they are.
I want you to leave. I'm going to speak to Kasho alone.
Please, Bashir.
You heard the king.
Outside, move, Salah.
But come on, now, go!
Salah walked out of the barracks onto the hot street of Luhani, where the smell of burning rubber permeated the air. His advisor, Laban, was waiting dutifully outside.
What did he say?
Damn it.
Salah!
Damn it, fucking Kasho!
What? What happened?
What do you think? Kasho is trying to poach us.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay, Salah. Maybe King Bashir will let us split the bounty with Kasho. He knows we captured them in our territory.
But we didn't bring them in. The village saw Kasho bring them in. Bah! Doesn't matter. The king likes Kasho more.
No, Salah. He fears Kasho because Kasho knows how to make money and take whatever he wants.
Kasho's a traitor.
Hey, Salah!
Yes?
King Bashir wants to meet with you tomorrow morning. He said you can meet him at his big house. Come early.
The messenger walked away, leaving Salah and Laban alone on the dusty road.
He's going to give the prisoners to Kasho.
He has to. He can risk showing favor to one of his relatives. Half the coast has heard about what we're holding. The king is under pressure to produce a ransom too.
But we found them, not Kasho.
But we have nothing to show for it. Kasho will get results. The king has to give them to Kasho after it's long. Just be happy he wants to tell you himself.
We can do better than Kasho. These people could get us out of here, Liban. Back to Mogadishu.
How? We don't even know their real names, Salah. I used the internet at the com house to look them up. Nothing. It's like these people don't exist.
What if they are telling the truth?
Are you crazy? This Leviathan city?
Liban, we have been keeping 6 people prisoner for over 20 days and nobody is looking for them. No public outcry, nothing. And they show up from nowhere in boats that we have never seen before. What if they are telling the truth, huh? I think we will need to take a much closer look at their boat. Come on.
For the love of Christ, do you see that? I'm telling you, Tulley, she's not ready. The boat still has gremlins. We need another week.
No, come on, Oberlin. We can't wait another week.
Why the hell not? And had you forgotten about Cape Verde and the Belgians? What's this mad rush? Why are you pushing so hard to shove off before we're 100% ready?
I just want to act on this Highland Rose hunch before someone else does.
Someone like who?
Anybody? Look, I'm ready for us to get out to sea. This is our big chance. This is the Invenios. We've dreamt of this ship for the last 20 years.
That we have.
And whether an air vent is loose or a door is stuck, it's 1,000,000 miles from where we started on the Hail Mary.
You could say that again.
And for once, I want everyone to know that you and I and this crew are the best to ever do this. Here.
All right. I promise we'll have her ready to cast off in the next few days, but it won't be perfect.
Life never is.
Although I'll admit, I can't wait to revisit the city of Punta Delgada. We had quite a time there.
Yes, we did.
But my fucking piece was here.
I can't believe you made it this far without knowing how to count. The piece was here.
No, it wasn't. Oh, look. You knocked over your glass, Captain Splashy. At least you christened the damn boat. Hope it was at least an añejo.
Hey, are you moving pieces? I saw you just move a piece.
I was handing you another napkin.
And I want to see the dice. Give me your dice. Nobody gets that many doubles.
You know, you're really embarrassing yourself, Tulley. I hope the crew doesn't have to see you like this.
The crew has seen worse.
Like your Frank Sinatra impression.
Hey, for the record, they begged. Oberlin, watch the spring line.
Got it.
Are we clear on our port?
Line's off, Captain.
All clear in the app.
Gibson, watch our bow when we come around.
Aye, Captain.
We're all clear, Tulley. Take us out, Captain.
Damn right I will. Hey, Chefy, are you ready to be a seafaring cook?
I'm cooking up left, and I don't know before that's out.
Yeah. Me too, brother.
Tulley, look ahead. This is it. We're about to leave home port.
Maiden voyage.
We should check for Yakuza.
Hey, thanks for bringing all this together. The crew, the boat, and thanks for being my partner.
You saved my life, Tulley. From now on, it's you, me, and the sea.
You, me, and the sea, pal. Now let's get us a mini-sub. Fig Shift Marina Dock, this is the Invenios, requesting clearance to exit to port.
Boat traffic has been cleared. You're cleared for exit. Safe travels, Invenios.
The late spring sun glistened upon the calm waters of the Dutch harbor as the Invenios cast off the last of its moorings.
All right, sweetheart, it's time for your first dip in the pool.
The crew stood confidently at their stations as the striking vessel glided smoothly away from its dock, its sleek silhouette carving through the water with the gentlest of ripples.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
The air was alive with anticipation, with the crew and onlookers watching the unusual boat in awe as it pulled away from the harbor.
Oberlin, take us to a quarter speed when we get past the tide blocks.
Aye, Tulley. Taking her up to quarter power. Whoa. I have to say, I like the way she sounds.
Reporting all aerial drones operational and secure, Captain.
Navigation and ship systems online and active.
The helm is yours, Captain Tulley.
Feels good, Oberlin. Feels good to get back to the sea.
"24 hours later, The crew assembled together on the bridge of the Invenios.
Navigation update?
We just cleared the English Channel and approaching the Bay of Biscay. We're looking at a 2,000-kilometer straight shot to São Miguel.
Let's hope for smooth seas. Dr. Eventon, what's the conditions report?
Wave sensors are showing a light chop under 4 feet until we get out to the North Atlantic Basin. The barometric pressure is reading 30.00, indicating high pressure and stable weather conditions. Fair seas ahead, Captain.
Then it sounds like conditions are ideal to begin our first trial of the Trident Drive. Wouldn't you agree, Doctor?
Damn right I would, Captain.
Hey, Gibson, better hold on to your hat, or at least something secured firmly to the deck.
Oberlin gripped the handrail built around the bridge, and Gibson quickly followed suit.
Dr. Eventon? Abby? This honor should be yours. Your research has made the Invenios possible, and a dream come true for Oberlin and I. I give you the helm. Let's see what you've built.
Thank you, Captain. Building this engine has been a dream of mine for too many years, and I'm grateful to you and Oberlin for taking a chance on such an experimental design. I'm so honored to be part of your crew. And so, without further ado, we're going to bring the Trident Drive online and transition from a mono-hull to a tri-hull configuration.
Ready to break some speed records?
As long as those are the only things that break.
On this boat, there's nothing you can break that I can't fix. Now let's see how fast this fish can swim, Abby.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to all feel a little turbulence until the Invenios can rise to hydroplane on the ocean's surface. Ready in 3,
Ever wish you were a pirate?
2,
Every weekend.
1.
Away we go!
Trident mode activated.
Abigail pushed an illuminated button glowing with the image of a harpoon trident. A deep hum of energy reverberated through the Invenios as the lower left and right sides of the Invenios separated from the main body of the ship and extended outwards.
Ooh, I like Trident mode.
The ship soon rose several feet above the surface of the ocean and gave the crew the sense that the ship was actually flying.
This is amazing!
With the sides of the hull fully extended outwards, the monohull Invenios transformed itself into a rapid tri-hull ocean-going vessel.
All systems green, Captain. Bringing her up to 50 knots.
Wow. Well done, Abigail. Steady as she goes.
The water sprayed and roared as the resplendent ship surged forward, rising upwards on its 3 sleek hulls. It was as if the Invenios had come alive, shaking free from its shackles and taking flight over the ocean.
Amazing. Just amazing.
Yeah, feels smoother than an 18-year-old Jameson.
Beautiful baby. Captain, as long as seas stay under 10 to 15 feet, the Trident Drive should operate within safe parameters.
Excellent.
What happens if the seas get a little rough?
Then, let's just say the Beluga won't be the only underwater craft we'll be riding in.
Radar and satellite are showing smooth water ahead.
Great job, Abby. Hopefully we can keep it up. Next stop, the Azores.
Man, I've been a sailor almost 40 years. Never moved across the ocean like this.
Yeah, can you believe it? The Trident Drive has been pushing for 10 hours. You know how much ground we've covered?
Pretty amazing. Dr. Eventon says we might be able to get to 70 knots as we refine the engine.
Yeah. Hey, Obi, how deep could the ROV go?
Oh my god. You're on a 70-meter tri-hull research boat going 50 knots, and you're thinking about the Highland Rose.
Of course I'm thinking about it. It's one of the most sought-after historic wrecks. If we could find it, we're gonna...
If we find it, what? We get a trophy.
Ah, come on. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Almost 70 years, Oberlin. Nobody's been able to find it. Not Fisher, not Ballard, not even Erica.
Who's Erica? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Tulley, tell me you're not thinking about her.
No, listen, Oberlin. I know what you're thinking.
Tulley, look me in the eye and tell me this has nothing to do with her.
Well, there is a rumor that I've heard that Historical Explorations is also taking a run at the Highland Rose.
Oh, Tulley. That's what this is really about. our old boss, Historical Explorations.
What? What are you talking about?
This is about you trying to prove something to her. It's all about ego.
Hey, look, this has nothing to do with her. I mean nothing, except that she wasn't smart enough to figure out where it was at.
Oh, so it is about her.
Oberlin, that wreck has historic significance, not to mention a valuable...
Valuable? The ship's manifest you found literally said soil fertilizer. You want us to dive to 20,000 feet to look for cow shit at the bottom of the ocean. The Highland Rose isn't even worth it. There's no treasure, not even a little bit.
Hey, it's valuable to me when she accused me of...
Holy. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Captain, we sighted an emergency flare off the starboard side.
I saw it, Abby. Come on, let's meet Gibson on the bridge and see if we can figure out where this is coming from. Come on.
Over.
Okay, what have you got, Gibson?
Captain, based on the flare trajectory, I'm calculating a reading 7 miles out on a 20-degree heading.
Radio?
Been trying, but no luck.
Lifeboat?
Can't tell. I'm seeing no AIS and, strangely, no Mayday signal.
Maybe the flare was an accidental discharge.
But from who? Nothing's on radar. But something's happening. Infrared sensors are getting lit up.
Another flare?
Could be, but this looks bigger.
And you said no Mayday signal? No SOS? Nothing?
Nothing. I don't get it, Captain.
Gibson, what's our distance to San Miguel?
Just under 1,000 miles.
Tully?
Abby, status of the Trident drive?
Still maintaining cruising speed on hydroplane.
Good. Let's keep our course heading and speed.
Tully, you saw that flare. You know what that means. We have to assist.
Oberlin, we really don't have the time to...
Tully!
Gibson, are there any other ships in a 100-mile radius?
The board is clear. It's just us.
We're alone out here.
Tully, we have to respond. We have to change course. We don't know their condition, but there is a boat or a mariner in danger. Maybe their radio and comms are down. Maritime law states that we have to respond.
Okay, enough of your maritime law. Abigail, take us back down to idle speed and retract the Trident drive back into the monohull. We're changing course, people. Gibson, bring us about 90 degrees starboard and put us on a northerly heading.
Infrared rising. It's burning down. We've got to hurry.
Agreed. All right, team. Everyone at their stations. And let's go see what's on fire.
You have been listening to the Invenios Expeditions, a Leviathan Chronicle story. Written and created by Christof Laputka. To view the blueprints of the Invenios, go to inveniosexpeditions.com/blueprints. The Invenios Expeditions is made possible by the generous support of our listeners. To listen ad-free and get exclusive bonus content and behind-the-scenes footage, become a subscriber at patreon.com/Leviathan Chronicles. The Invenios Expeditions was executive produced by Amish Jani. Produced by Robin Shore. Original music by Luke Allen. Editing by Luke Allen and Robin Shore. Sound design by Jonathan Stevens and Robin Shore. Casting and production by Claire Dodin. Directed by Christof Laputka. Starring Matt Shale as Captain Jeffery Tulley. John Patrick Higgins as Oberlin St. Clair. Laura Post as Abigail Eventon. Justice Slocum as Gibson Donahue. Amato Dapolito as Chefy. B.K. Phillips as King Omar Bashir. Lex Demon as Sonny Cascio, Isaac Robinson Smith as Mohammed Salah, Patrick Caberty as Liban Ugas, Melissa Medina as the narrator, and the Gremlin as himself. Additional voices by Miles Greer, Michael Woodley, Lindsay Rousseau, Robert Fleet, and Kia Canoster. For a full cast list and to learn more about our other audio productions, go to leviathanaudioproductions.com or follow us on social media. Thank you for supporting Leviathan Audio, and thank you for listening.